What's happening? Waiting on some more people to get in. Thanks for joining. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. This is Henry from the PSI Defense Channel coming to you with a very exciting video. As a lot of you know, I've been raffling off a T8.1, a HPA output pressure gauge, and a O-Light O-bulb in celebration of my 1,000 subscribers. Since then, I've picked up a few hundred more. Thanks everybody for the love. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody who participated had some fun. It's definitely exciting to be able to give away such a capable and well outfitted launcher. I've always said on the channel that if I was to be able to choose one less lethal launcher to have in my arsenal and nothing else, I would go with the T8.1. So being that I do have several, I have quite a bit of accessories and a lot of things I've come to learn to be great assets as far as a less lethal launcher. I decided to outfit this one with the best that I know and that I've learned over the years. This is actually not this particular T8.1, but the T8.1 is the marker that started my less lethal journey. I was fortunate enough to find one. I think MagFed Pro Shop had one. It was brand new. They actually had a few of them and they were selling them. So I purchased it about 2.5 some odd years ago. And I ran into a lot of problems as far as tweaking them for high power. So you have to, I got a lot of bumps along the way. I learned from my mistakes and I realized there weren't a lot of resources out there. Of course, there was Chi in Nature, Mock Josie, big shout out. He was one of the innovators of less lethal on YouTube. I learned a lot from his channels, but as you know, when we started and when Mock Josie left off, around 30, 40 joules was the max we were doing. And now, as you can see, a lot of people like Sean in Canada, like Daniel Sterling, and some others, Jeff, they're hitting 70, 80 joules, no problem. I've even had videos where I've shot over 80 joules before with HPA and longer barrels. So, we needed some new information. So I decided to make the PSI Defense Channel and use a lot of the knowledge that I learned along the way. So here we are, some 2 odd years later, 1,000 plus subscribers. I think I'm up to 1,300. So I'm very grateful for you guys, for showing the love, for showing the support. So hence this raffle. Hopefully you guys had fun. I wanted to set it at a very low entry point at $5. I know we can all spend $5 without even thinking about it. So why not spend it on a chance to get this awesome T8.1? What's up, Slingshot Warrior? Also, okay, let me go ahead and go through the specs of the T8.1. Of course, I started out with the stock Tiberius T8.1. I sent it to Caesar at Ultra Silk and got it boom treated. What boom treatment is, it's an electrolytic process similar to anodizing, but what it does, it bonds to metal surfaces, putting a permanent, and you can feel this is the outside of the Grimberg barrel. You can feel that it's very slick and very smooth. So it puts a permanent lubrication on metal surfaces, including anodization. He heats it up, and then on a molecular level with electricity and all that other kind of lubrication wizardry that Caesar does, increases the durability, increases the functionality, and also increases power of less lethal launchers. So I boom treated the barrel, I boom treated the heat core, the bolt, and the trigger group so that the trigger pull is very ultra silky. As you can see, I have Comritech fiber optic sights. I like a red one in the front, green one in the back. Gives a really clear sight picture. Got that on a couple of my launchers. Of course, I said Grimberg barrel. Grimberg is a staple in less lethal. Have come to know and love Grimberg over the years. Matter of fact, Kurt was one of the very first people that took time out on Messenger to really help me out and guide me through a lot of the questions I was having about malfunctions and so forth and so on. So big shout out to Kurt. We're waiting on his gavel with bated breath very patiently. I've got one coming, and you can expect to see a lot of PSI Defense Channel videos about that. But moving right along, also have the Sterling Self-Defense PRV Delete Kit installed in this. And where the PRV Delete Kit came about, I did a video a while back, well over a year ago, where I put some Teflon tape on a grub screw and put it into the spring pad to cut off the PRV. And the thinking was that instead of releasing air when it hits a certain PSI, that the deletion of the PRV would put all the air towards the shots, which it did. However, I did not account for the fact that taking out the PRV would not allow the bolt to reset because there's too much pressure up against that. So when I finally got a VKS myself and started to tear it down, I noticed that it was all very similar to this, to the FSC, TCP, regulator, terminals, everything is pretty much the same platform. But I realized that the bolt spring was a lot stronger. It was shorter, had less coils, but it was a lot stiffer and firmer. So fast forward that, I got with Daniel Sterling of Sterling Self-Defense. He's a pepper ball dealer, so he has access to all the parts, springs, so forth and so on. And we came up with the kit. I don't really get any money off of it, although he gives me my kits at cost, which is good enough for me. Dan and I, neither one of us are in it for the money, but we're in it to forward less lethal, and so far so good. So it's got the PRV Delete Kit that can be found at Sterling Self-Defense. It's got Comritech sights. I had these index mag releases custom made from Shapeways. There's a file from Thingiverse that you can get. You can have this made from Shapeway. I had to file out the groove a little bit so it moves smoothly, but it moves very smoothly. Comritech 16 gram mag. I'll also include the adapter that lets you run 12 gram CO2 in this. I filed this groove so that would work with the index mag release. So let me show you guys. So whoever wins this, the index mag release, see it drops it right out, but don't push it all the way in. Slingshot Warrior, yeah, those Cobra adders are awesome. Super bad. It's a crossbow. You cock it like that. I think that's what you're talking about. If that's what it is, definitely an amazing crossbow. But moving right along. So if you push it all the way in, sometimes it can jam. Actually, it's not jamming. Maybe it loosened up. But just push it in enough for it to drop out. You don't really have to jam. Push it in a whole lot, because I found that when it was loaded and everything else, and I tried to release it, if I pushed it in too far, it wouldn't just drop. But as you can see, if I had the mag release on the other side where the thumb is supposed to get it, you have to re-grip, go all over here. This way, you can just not change your grip. Boom. All right, there we go. And kill house compensator. And there we go. I shot this in earlier videos. I think I was getting about 54 joules out of this, down to just over 30 joules in the last shot with 16 grams of CO2. That's one of the great benefits of using 16 grams for 8 shots. You have more power towards the end of your mag, as well as a slight bump in the top. I'm not sure why, because CO2 is intrinsically about 850 some odd PSI by nature, but I think the amount of CO2 mixed with the fact that it's in liquid state and continues to expand throughout your cycle that if you have more, then that increases your velocity. That's at least my theory. It's not coming with a technical light or anything like that. I figured that is a preference. I mean, there's tons of options. The fiber optic sights are more than capable. I've actually got these laser bore sighted, so they're highly accurate. However, you've got adequate rail space. This is the kill house compensator is aluminum, so it will definitely fit whatever type of laser tack light that you want from a Balder Mini. Let me show you guys. Just got a new toy in the mail. Got the Balder Pro R that's rechargeable and has the laser inside the lens for the light. I actually stuck it on here. It looks really good. So I purchased this for a special project I have. So yeah, as you see, it looks really good with a large laser tack light. It even looks good with, this is a Balder Mini, which is their same concept, but in a very small, compact form factor. Boom. And also looks good with the Mini. Both of them are very effective. However, being that I have this much space, I'm probably out for the Balder Pro R rather, because it doesn't have the laser sticking out from underneath. Balder Pro R. Yeah, looks great. But, all right, moving right along. All right, second place winner is going to be receiving this this HPA out pressure gauge. And it has custom parts on and off. This is a paintball ASA on and off. It's an aftermarket paintball accessory, but you can put some copper plumbing and get it to fit on the back of a gauge. Here's a Ninja SHP tank. I'm not sure if I modified this to go down to 900 or if it's at 1100, so hence that's why you need a gauge, and to see, you know, when you're changing shims and springs and so forth, how you can get accurate readings. Okay. Boom. So yeah, this is at 900. And see, the reason why I go with this more expensive custom parts ASA on and off is because I went with a cheaper one when I built my first one, and once you air it up, it's nearly impossible to unscrew while it's under pressure. So if you just unscrew this knob, blows off all the excess pressure, unscrews right away. Very handy if you're running HPA. Everybody should have one of those. Knowledge is power. All right, third place winner is getting the Olight O-bulb. Couldn't find that. I think it's i5S, little small tactical EDC flashlight. They're kind of cheap. I mean, to be honest with you, this is a much better price. All right, so let me take this out and show you some of the finer features of it. All right, this is the O-bulb. So it's magnetized. You can stick it to metal surfaces. It even comes with this little coin. Not really going to open this up too much. And that's magnetic. See? So the coin has a two-sided sticky where you can place it anywhere so that your O-bulb can magnetize anywhere you want. And then all you do is you push it. Hold on. Okay. That's the red flash. This is, in my opinion, one of the best reasons to have one of these, because I don't know if you can see that that's bright and red, but imagine if you're on the highway and you're changing a tire. You know, people are very distracted driving these days, so you set a couple of these out in the road and it will definitely get their attention. All right, I clicked and held it. I think that's the first setting. Then it gets a lot brighter. All right, solid red. and then strobe. Very handy to have. I've got a few of these. Since I'm giving this one away, I'm going to have to get another one because I want to keep one in everybody's car for just that reason. And they're rechargeable. Batteries last a long time. I mean, I've never actually charged this one, and I've had this probably for over a year. It's been in the box. All right, and that goes to the second place winner. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to get to the good part here soon. All right, those are the 3 contestants. Now let me show you guys what I did, because I'm committed, regardless of how I personally feel. I'm committed to making this raffle fair and give everyone equal opportunity. So what I did, I'm not going to zoom in really close. Let's see. I'm using my, there we go. I did a spreadsheet. I cut out the cells and I made them little strips. These are everybody who entered. People did multiple entries, so forth and so on. Let's see. Okay, I can't get it to focus. People did multiple entries, and every time, for every entry, you have 1 strip of paper. And I took that, took a little shish kebab skewer, rolled them up. Let's see, how many do I have? I think I had like 68 entries. Rolled them up into these little doodads right here. Hope you guys appreciate it, because this took the longest out of everything in this whole contest process. So without further ado, all right, and I thought long and hard about, which should I start with? The third place? Should I start with the first place? I'm gonna start with the first place. Reason being, I want everybody to have an equal shot for however they participated in getting the grand prize. If I start with the third prize and then somebody is picked for third prize, that completely eliminates person that only entered 1 time from getting the Tiberius. So I'm going to start with the Tiberius. I'm going to use this little pick. I'm going to shake it around, try not to look, fish one of them out, unroll it, and announce the winner. So without further ado, picture a drum roll, guys. Uh-oh. Sorry. 2 of them jumped out. All right, here we go. All right. This is the Tiberius winner. Good luck, everybody. Winner, the Tiberius T8.1 is none other than Michael Bell. Hopefully that's not in reverse. That's Michael Bell. All right, buddy. Michael Bell, you have to email me at psi.defense.channel. Matter of fact, let me pull it up. Michael Bell, you won, bro. Hopefully you're excited. Hopefully you're going woohoo. I know I would be. Let's see. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but it's psi.defense.channel@gmail.com. psi.defense.channel@gmail.com. Hopefully that wasn't reversed. Usually I would stick in a graphic or something. Oh, come on, guys. All right. Time to pick second place winner. All hope is not lost. This is a very valuable prize. I mean, that thing comes in handy in more ways than I ever imagined. And here is my winner. Second place winner, Richard Klaman. Richard Klaman. All right, I'll give you Richard Klaman. You are the winner of the output pressure gauge. I'll give you guys a little bit more info on how to contact me to claim your prizes. Right. Yeah, you heard that Knight Rider ringtone. Child of the 80s, man. And Slingshot Warrior, I don't think I've seen any of your videos unless you're the big dude from the Slingshot channel. Okay. All right. Olight Obulb, winner. Nakia Wilkes. I hope that's not reversed. I hate when devices do that, but that's Nakia Wilkes. All right, guys. Let me show you again. To claim your prize, email me at psi.defense with a C .channel@gmail.com. And what I'm going to ask you to do, I'm going to ask you to use the PayPal or the Cash App that you used. I'm going to tell you a specific amount. It's going to be less than $1. It's going to be like coins, change, and I'll refund it to you. But what I have to do, I have to verify that the person emailing me is actually these people that won, because I'm going to make sure you legitimately won. You played, you entered, you commented, you did all the steps, and you deserve to win your prize. All of domestically, in the domestic 50 United States, I will pay for the shipping. If you live in a faraway country and the shipping is outrageous, I'll split it with you half and half. I mean, I think that's more than fair. Hopefully, everybody is able to get their prizes in a timely manner. I'm very excited to get these out to you. Please, if you guys did win a prize, go ahead and send me a video or a picture of you and tell me what you think of your prize. Shoot it, have fun, test tanks, stick this in your car, whatever you guys want to do. Just let me and the rest of the viewers know that you did receive your prize. I'm very excited for all the winners. Again, Michael Bell, winner of the Tiberius T8.1. Richard Klaman, winner of the custom parts output pressure gauge, HPA tank output pressure gauge. And Nakia Wilkes is the winner of the Olight Obulb. All right, guys, that's it for this video. I really hope, I'm sorry for everybody who didn't win. I really wish I had enough prizes to give everybody, because I got nothing but love for all you guys. Because as I always say, life is about people. I feel the love, and I'm trying to show the love back to you guys. So continue to take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Know what to prioritize in life, guys. And again, this is Henry shouting out. Much appreciation. Much love to y'all. Peace out.